Hello, got the Bundesliga there. Very wide open season this season with a number of teams challenging for the title instead of Bayern Munich's domination. So it'll be interesting to see how that gets along. On to week number 15 of matches. But first, a look back on what happened last week there. It includes Eintracht Frankfurt against Hertha Berlin, ended in a 2-2 draw. Hertha Berlin started off the game quite well with Luke AKO in the 30th minute scoring. Wojcik in the 63rd minute to take a 2-0 lead. But Eintracht Frankfurt fought back with Hinterweger in the 65th and Woe 86th minute there. 25-9 shots for Eintracht Frankfurt. 6-3 on target too. Hertha Berlin did end their one of the defeats that they were suffering, but they desperately need to get back to winning ways, especially since they now got a new manager in charge of the club too. But they settle way down in 15th place as Stanley with just 12 points this season. So not too good. Got Monchengladbach against Bayern Munich. That was the big game of the week. Monchengladbach, the league leaders, winning 2-1. Was Bayern Munich that did take the lead in the game with Pulisic in the 49th minutes, but Bena beat Bayernini in the 60th and dramatic 92nd minute penalty kick after Martinez was sent off for Bayern Munich. They kept them at the top and kept Bayern Munich struggling at the season there, which is great to see if you're a neutral supporter. Or for me, slight Dortmund supporter in the Bundesliga there, but nothing like Chelsea in the Premier League. Got Leipzig winning over Hoffenheim at 3-1 with Werner in the 11th and the 52nd minute goals, Sabatizer in the 83rd, and Becker sick for Hoffenheim. Late consolation goal for them, but was always going to be a defeat. 25-11 shots for Leipzig, 14-1 on target, so very dominant performance by them. Speaking about dominant, Dortmund got a 5-0 victory over Fiorentina. Just the one goal in the first half with Weiss in the 42nd minute, but second half he added a double. Fogan Hazard, double from Central as well too. 23-2 shots for Dortmund, 10-9 on target. So it's always going to be them that were going to get the points out of that match. Augsburg managed to beat Mainz 2-1 after coming from behind after Ostanali in the 15th minute opened the scoring for Mainz before Wichter and Nedu Lickner came from behind victory for Augsburg there via the penalty spot. 18-12 shots for Augsburg, 5-3 on target as well. Freiburg got a 1-0 victory over Wolfsburg with Schmidt late goal in the 85th minute. The difference between the two sides. 10 shots each, 3-0 on target for Freiburg as well too. Had Leverkusen winning 2-1 over Schalke with Alirio's double in the 15th and 81st minutes. Wayman got a consolation goal for Schalke. 19-5 shots for Leverkusen, 9-3 on target as well. Union Berlin picked up a 2-0 victory over Koln with Anderson's double in the 33rd and 50th minute goals. 14-12 shots for Koln, 5-4 on target for Union Berlin there. And the final match, Paderborn picking up a much needed win over Werder Bremen, 1-0. 7 was Vane Mitchell, 90th minute winner was the difference. 16-12 shots for Paderborn, 5-3 on target as well too there. And currently on the table, Monchengladbach lead the way with 31 points, Leipzig in second with 30. Then there's a 4-point gap for Dortmund at 26, Schalke 25, Freiburg 25, Leverkusen 25, and then you've got Bayern Munich all the way down in 7th with 24 points. Imagine if it ends like that, what a disaster it will be for Bayern Munich. They still have to find their new replacement manager there. They got a temporary manager in charge there after their former manager got sacked. But yeah, 7 teams separated by 7 points, so it's quite a tight division considering if you look at the Premier League, first and second are separated by 8 points, so it's a bigger gap than these 7 teams combined. And I thought I'd have a look at the odds so far at the moment there. Bayern Munich are still big favourites at $1.53, so the bookies still expect them to sort things out and climb up the table. Leipzig, second favourites at 4.33. Gladbach, 10-1. The league leaders, 10-1 to end up winning in the end. And Dortmund, 11-1 odds there. So if you think one of those 4 teams will end up winning, let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? It might even be one of the other teams that's close behind. And okay, let's look at how I got on with those week 14 predictions there. Frankfurt and Hertha Berlin in a draw, and I did predict the draw, so I got that one right. I went for a 1-1 draw instead of 2-2. That's still a good result. Augsburg against Mainz, I got that one bang on with Augsburg winning at 2-1. Dortmund against Fortuna, I bet Dortmund to win, went 3-1. Still was a 5-0 thumping. Freiburg and Wolfsburg, I went for Freiburg to win at 2-0. They're now only 1-0, but that's 4 out of 4. Then had Monchengladbach against Bayern Munich. I bet Monchengladbach, the host, to get the victory up at Bayern Munich, and they did just that. 2-1, and I got that one a spot on correct prediction as well too, so it's 5 out of 5. Had Leipzig against Hoffenheim. Went for Leipzig to win 3-0, and they ended up winning 3-1. So it's 6 out of 6. What a great prediction week for me in the Bundesliga. This has turned out to be. That sort of questions a bit down here with Leverkusen and Schalke. Went for a draw on this match. Leverkusen ended up beating Schalke 2-1, so I got that 1-1. Union Berlin and Koln. I bet Union Berlin to win at 2-0. Got that one bang on though. But to end it off, Werder, Bremen and Paderborn. I went for Werder Bremen to pull off the victory. Instead, it was Paderborn that pulled off the shock there. But I still managed to get 7 out of 9, so it's a pretty good prediction lot there. Okay, on to week 15 of matches now, using the fuzzballbetpoint.com website. These are odds since 2005 there, with the head-to-head records. So I got Hoffenheim and Augsburg, 12 victories for Hoffenheim, 5 for Augsburg, and 5 draws. Hoffenheim have been unbeaten last 8 games with 6 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this game, Hoffenheim are the favourites at $1.80, 3.60 for the draw, 3.75 for Augsburg. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw myself on this game here. Got Paderborn and Union Berlin, 8 wins for Paderborn, 5 wins for Union Berlin, and 4 draws. Last 6 have seen 2 wins each and 2 draws. Odds for this game, 2.63 for Paderborn, 3.40 for the draw, 2.30 for Union Berlin. These are 2 newly promoted teams for the Bundesliga this season, so this could be quite a big match to get the victory here and a bid to survive. But I am going to go for Union Berlin, who have been having a better season than Paderborn. Paderborn have been scoring quite a few goals though, so I think this one might be an exciting 3-2 victory for Union Berlin there. Next up, got Hertha Berlin against Freiburg. 5 victories for Freiburg, 3 wins for Hertha, and 7 draws. Last 5 has seen Freiburg unbeaten with 2 wins and 3 draws. Odds for this game, $2 for Hertha, 3.50 for the draw, 3.40 for Freiburg. Freiburg have got a decent head-to-head record, plus have had an amazing season in the league so far. So I'm going to go for the away side of Freiburg to win this game at 2-1. Next up, got Bayern Munich against Bremen. Got 26 victories for Bayern Munich, 4 wins for Werder Bremen, and 5 draws. Bayern Munich somehow winning the last 17 in a row against Bremen. How's that for a statistic? Odds for this game, $1.10 for Bayern Munich, $8 for the draw, $15 for Werder Bremen. Bayern Munich have had a tough time this season, especially in recent matches there. 3 losses in the last 5. At Bremen, they got also the same, 3 losses in the last 5, all the way down in 14th place. If Bayern Munich doesn't win this game, that's going to be such an amazing game to give a review on there. So for this game, should be a victory for Bayern Munich. Everything points their way. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Bayern Munich. But stay tuned for a match review if they don't pull off the win. Next up, we've got Mainz and Dortmund. 15 wins for Dortmund, 4 wins for Mainz, and 6 draws. Dortmund unbeaten in 8 of the last 9, with 7 wins and a draw. Odds for this fixture, $4.50 for Mainz, $4 for the draw, $1.53 for Dortmund. Gotta back my Dortmund team here, even though I'm not completely biased against my Bundesliga or French Liga 1 or those type of predictions there. I'm only sort of biased towards my Chelsea team and I guess my Wellington Phoenix team from New Zealand. But I think Dortmund be able to win this game. Yeah, against a struggling Mainz who's lost 3 of the last 5 down to 13th, and Dortmund have got 3 wins and a draw in the last 5 there. All the way up to 3rd place, trying to climb up the table, trying to see if they can be the ones that challenge for the title of the season. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory for Dortmund there for this match. Next up, we got Koln against Bayer Leverkusen. 10 victories for Bayer Leverkusen, 4 wins for Koln, and there's been 4 draws. Last 6 have seen 2 wins each and 2 draws. Odds for this game, $4 for Koln, $3.60 for the draw, $1.72 for Leverkusen. I think Leverkusen will win this game quite comfortably, so I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory. Next up, got Fortuna against Leipzig. 4 wins for Leipzig and 2 draws. 4 wins and a draw for Leipzig in the last 5 games. Odds for this game is $6 for Fortuna, $4.50 for the draw, $1.36 for Leipzig. Leipzig have scored the most amount of goals in the division so far against Phoenix sides who sit down in 16th place, just 3 victories, the 14 games there. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory for Leipzig on this match here. Got Wolfsburg and Monchengladbach. 14 victories for Wolfsburg, 7 wins for Monchengladbach, and there's been 6 draws. Wolfsburg unbeaten in 6 of the last 7 with 4 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this game is dead even basically. 2.40 slight favourites for Wolfsburg, 3.30 for the draw, 2.60 for Monchengladbach. Both sides are playing in the Europa League coming up in a couple of days' time from now. Just 3 days before they play each other. So I think they're going to share the points here in a 2-2 draw to give other teams an opportunity to catch up to Monchengladbach, who currently leads the way. And I reckon Leipzig will win, so that they will push above them as things stand. And the final game of this week is Schalke and Eintracht Frankfurt. 12 wins for Schalke, 8 wins for Eintracht Frankfurt, and 8 draws. Frankfurt unbeaten 7 of the last 8 with 5 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this game, $1.91 for Schalke, $3.50 for the draw, $3.50 for Eintracht Frankfurt. Frankfurt got the better over Schalke in the head-to-head records. And Schalke have been having a good season though. And Eintracht Frankfurt's also going to be playing in the Europa League coming up as well too. So I'm going to favour Schalke in this match here, being at home against a more tired Frankfurt side to get the job done and win 3-1. And that concludes this week's predictions in the Bundesliga. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Who do you think's going to win week number 15 games? Who do you think's going to win the title of the season? And any other thoughts you have about the Bundesliga or any other divisions, or any thoughts or comments in general there. I appreciate all the support there, and I enjoy replying to all of the comments there, so make sure you leave one. And if you enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to see more predictions, make sure you subscribe.